Hey everybody, it's Friday and you're watching Ambiguity, and so it's me, Schuyler. I am shirtless because for my update portion of this video, I will explain to you, well, it's probably better to just show you, but I went to the pool today, shirtless and everything, like recreationally, not just like for, obviously I go to the pool every day. Okay, this is stupid for me to say, but I went to the pool recreationally, like to hang out, so I was like wearing like, a like normal suit and like I hung out with my friends, like we tanned, like it's all good, right? But like I have scars, right? So I gotta cover them. So I put tape on them, and then I didn't want to put tape on my nipples because it was gonna look weird, so I just put sunblock just on my nipples. And I typically don't put sunblock on all over my body because like I don't typically burn. Anyways, you see I'm a little red. So I'm a little red. It's not a big deal, right? It's okay. It's gonna go away in a day. Hold on. Yay! So this is what happened. So you can see exactly where that tape was. Did a great job. I mean, it protected my scars, right? Because you can definitely see, holy fuck, like you can see the difference in the two shades. And there we go. I obviously got more than just my nipples when I put sunblock on. I have to go to swim practice like this and look like this, and my coach is already uncomfortable with my appearance because he doesn't really kind of like, he has issues with like me being shirtless. So yeah, this is what's happening. It's actually, fantastic. I think it's, my friends think it's hilarious, but honestly, it's funny. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. The topic for this week is being trans and a person of color. I'm a person of color, so I can talk about this. So I'm a half Korean. Hey, look, there's my cat. I'm half Korean and half white, and come here. Ow! Some more. I'm half Korean and half white. My dad is just like a Eurasian, wrong, a Caucasian, a European mutt. He's a European mutt, and so I think like I don't know. The only really parallel that I draw between being biracial and a person of color and being trans, what are you doing, is that in terms of being like Korean and white, like when I'm around Asian people always see me as the white kid. Like I'm just like too white. I'm not Asian enough. Like I don't speak enough Korean, like whatever. Like I speak enough, but like not according to them. And then when I'm with white people, I'm always the Asian kid, like, oh, you must be good at math. Like, oh, like you have Asian eyes. Like, oh, like, can you read that? And, various Asian characters, whatever. So yeah, that is similar to being trans because when I'm with boys, I'm never like man enough. You know what I mean? Like I'm never like quite like them, even though I want to be. And I think like over time, I maybe hopefully will. But there's that like in this beginning of my transition. And then being around girls, I'm never like quite a girl either. Like I'm like them because biologically I'm pretty similar currently since I'm only like a week and a couple days on testosterone. But I'm not quite a girl, so like there's like that in between same thing, like in between being two races and in between the two genders. And that kind of like is a theme for me, like being in the middle. So yeah, I think that's a connection. In terms of being a person of color in general, I think that I love being a minority, and I love having some like culture that isn't like everybody else, I guess. But then again, there are a lot of Koreans that I know in this area, so like it's not. I don't know. I don't think about it too much, but I do think about it like in terms of like white privilege, because I know in some cases I have white privilege, just like I have male privilege in some cases. But I'm sure you guys are just laughing because of my chest right now, because I am just like trying not to because I think it's really funny. But anyways, so I'm gonna just, nope, you can still see it. Anyways, so yeah, I think that that's something that I think about in terms of race. Like I definitely have that part of me, that like I think about race more than I think an average person would, just because I'm half and half, which makes it like even a conflict, and I'm never quite one or the other. And I think that will continue in terms of gender as well, because I'm never going to be like completely male, and I don't mean that to be bad. Like, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that, like, having been socialized as female and having my body been female for so long, like, that's a valuable experience. And I really like the Native American term, like, two-spirit. Like, I have both spirits with me, and although I'm more comfortable portraying the male spirit, so to speak, I still have parts of me that are female and will always be female, and I don't want to lose that. I think that's really all, like, I have to say on the topic. But side note, I am 1 week and 3 days on testosterone, which is exciting. I've had 2 injections. My next injection will be next Wednesday. So that's like 3 days from now. I really am not a fan of this tan, but I'm going to Pride tomorrow, DC, Washington, D.C. Pride, which will be exciting. And it'll be the first time I'll go as trans, because last year I went as gay, like that whole fun. Anyways. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Things are going well. Things are looking up. Yeah. So have a great weekend, everybody. If you're in DC, enjoy Pride. Maybe I'll see you there. And don't do this. If you're going to go out, put sunblock all over your chest unless you want a sick tan like me. And it makes a smiley face when you do this. All right, peace out, everybody.